In many ways, GST 2, the second coming, there has been a lot of talk in the past. Let me begin with a broader question. From the Prime Minister's vision of making life easy for the common man, of, reducing the burden on the common man. You did it in your budget last time by cutting the income tax rate, a bonanza for the middle class. What was the vision behind this? What did the Prime Minister tell you? How did it come about?
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to interact soon after this major reform measure has been approved by the Council. And I thank every one of the ministers who've attended the meeting, the states, the finance ministers, and supported it. Otherwise it wouldn't have come to see the light of the day. Well, the Prime Minister did announce it from the Red Fort on Independence Day. But even about 8 months ago, he called me once and had a long talk about how GST can be, revamped, looked at, and only from one point of view. He said, look, both from the point of view of the process and also for the common man, the tax rates, is there a way in which we can make it simpler? So I had agreed that I will go into it and come back to him. Then around the budget, when we were talking about many tax related issues, he reminded me about the work which has got to be done, and I assured him again that time that yes, the work is progressing and I'll come back to him. So sometime after the budget session was over of the Parliament, I said I'm somewhere close to giving him a proposal, which he can guide me further and so on. And then a bit later, much later, because the developments of May, April, when Operation Sindoor had happened, and after April priorities have been on very many different grounds, and when next opportunity came, I went, gave him a detailed description. Is that I just want, as I said at the first meeting, the simplistic or simplified, not simplistic, simplified way of doing business. So I don't want small businesses sitting at the computer, getting the auditor to do it. And also, like the way we did in the budget, respecting the middle class, respecting the taxpayer, respecting people who are really the ones out of their salaries giving the tax. We need to do something for the day-to-day indirect tax which falls on every Indian citizen in some way or the other. So this tax is something which touches the lives of every citizen, and therefore we need to be a lot more sensitive. So I went back with this comment, redid it, sharp focused it, and that's how this proposal came. And we, for the first time in GST's history, Council's history, the centre has come up with a proposal. Till now it used to be the group of ministers which consisted only of state ministers. Yes. Never has the centre been a part of any GOM. This is the first time, both in the case of the compensation cess, where the MOS Finance, central government, was the chair to decide how to handle the closure of the compensation cess, and a comprehensive proposal as regards GST being given by the central government. So it's unique in very many ways. Every rule of the House, of the Council, had to be looked at afresh, yes, even to put the proposal. Yes. So I'm glad it went through the whole grind, didn't ignore any rule or expectation or the law of the GST, and has gone through.
And taking everyone along, unanimously.
That's right.
At the heart of this is obviously, the common man. In fact, Money Control had put out a tweet saying that how it also impacts, it is the health of every citizen in India, to which the Prime Minister in fact said that it is also to do with Swasth Bharat. Yes. So what was the driving motivation, behind this bill?
See, I had to do a dredging kind of an exercise.
Yes.
So every item which comes under the GST, goods or services, had to be looked at, not just by their codes, not just by their names, but to regroup them from the point of view of daily use items, that which is consumed by citizens, middle class, the poor but in particular, and then you looked at those which are going to hit the farmers, those which are going to hit the middle class, and so on. Because eventually daily use items or items which are necessary for this transition of India from a emerging developing economy to a Vikasit Bharat,
Yes.
cannot be on the back of just the approach of we need more development, bridges, roads, some contracts for works and so on, but
हीर एक्सप्रेस। आप देख रहे हैं न्यूज़ 18 उत्तर प्रदेश उत्तराखंड।